Hello friends, this is Viva here once again. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a very simple recipe. It is very tasty. It's a street food of Mumbai. It's called pav bhaji. So let's get started friends. We'll start making our pav bhaji. For this I have some vegetables with me. Say half a cup of cauliflower, about half a cup of beans, half a cup of carrots. I'll be taking 1 cup of peas. We take slightly more peas, it gives good texture to the pav bhaji. And 1 cup of potato. I'll be putting all this in the cooker together with about 1 cup of water and giving it a whistle. Say about 3 to 4 whistles should boil all the vegetables. We have to see to it that the vegetables are well boiled so that we can mash it easily with a masher. Do mash the vegetables while they are hot. On cooling they will not get mashed well. Try to mash them as much as you can. In case you are not able to mash with the hand, you can put it in the mixer jar and pulse it on and off for a few seconds, and I think we are done. This is how our mashed vegetables would look like. Now in a pot, I'll be taking 1 tablespoon of butter. While the butter is getting hot, I'm going to add a cup of onion to this. You can add your regular onions and cook it in the butter. We saute it just to a pink color. Do not make it brown because the color of your pav bhaji changes if you make it brown. To this only I'll be adding 1 cup of capsicum, or you can take a big capsicum and add. Do not boil the capsicum friends with vegetables. It gets fully mashed and loses its flavor. Saute the capsicum for 2 minutes with the onions and start adding the powders. Now first I am adding haldi powder, that's 1/4 spoon, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, and then I will put even amchur powder in this, that is khat, what we call in Sindhi, and also 1 spoon of dhania powder. I am going to give this a stir friends so that the masalas do not burn down. Then I will be adding pav bhaji masala. I am adding 3 tablespoons of pav bhaji masala to this. You can change this as per your taste. I am giving this a good stir friends so that my masalas do not burn. To this now I will be adding ginger garlic paste. This I didn't add before the masalas because it gets burnt, the onion gets burnt. It starts sticking to the bottom of the pan. I am going to mix in the masalas well inside this with the ginger garlic paste. Now I have about 4 to 5 big tomatoes which I have ground to a puree. I am going to add this to the masala and give it a good stir so that you gather everything together. Let this boil and then add some salt to it. Say about 2 teaspoons, that should do for this mixture. Let the tomatoes boil and cook nicely. Our tomatoes are cooked now, and what we can do is start adding the vegetables which we had boiled and mashed and kept. Once I've added the vegetables, I'm using the same masher to mix the vegetables with the gravy nicely. This is how our final pav bhaji would look friends. And now coming to the pav. I am going to put it on the tawa with lots of butter. Butter is a secret ingredient to a good pav bhaji. Add butter on both the sides of the pav to get that special flavor. I'll show you one more trick which is used in restaurants mostly. You can just put a dollop of butter on the hot tawa and put some pav bhaji masala on it, and then we will put our pav on it. So this gives you masala pav, which is served in restaurants generally. So you can see how the masala sizzles on the tawa, and on that top of that I am putting the pav. I have some chopped onions here, finely chopped onions. I am adding some salt and red chili powder to them. This is an accompaniment with the pav bhaji, and some lime pieces. Hope you like the recipe, friends. Do like, follow, share, and please comment and subscribe for the further videos so you will be intimated about them. Thank you.